Have you ever traveled somewhere and thought, wow, even the gas station food here is healthier than what I get at home? That was me recently in Denmark. Today we are diving into something I have been thinking about a lot. Why is eating out in Denmark so much healthier than in other places in the world, like Northern Ireland, where I'm based most of the time, or Greece, where I'm currently at, or most of other places that I have been? We are not talking fancy restaurants, we are talking cafes, convenience stores, bakeries, and takeaways. Let's start with what I have seen firsthand. In Denmark, even the most casual food spots, like bakeries or corner cafes, offer options that feel balanced. You will find rye bread sandwiches with lean meats and fresh veggies, salads with legumes and seeds, pastries that are sweet but not overloaded with sugar or palm oil. Compare that to what I see in Belfast on an odd day. School kids grabbing breaded deep fried chicken, crisps, chips, fuzzy drinks, sausage rolls, bacon bubs. They dominate the corner shops and the takeaway scene. In Greece, on the other hand, it is difficult to avoid meat. Meat is everywhere, pork especially, and don't think the situation is much better just because of the Mediterranean diet. So it is not just about taste, it is about how food culture shapes what is considered normal. What gives? What is so special about Denmark? If you're up for the answers, you are in the right place. My name is Dr. Tassos Koidis. I'm an academic of food science with Queen's University Belfast. Here we explore health and nutrition topics with a scientific lens. Consider subscribing. It will help me so much making these videos. The data backs it up. Pretty remarkable differences between countries, isn't it? And it is not just anecdotal. Let's look at the UK numbers for a second. According to the Food Standard Agency in the UK, people in the UK are more likely to eat out at fast food outlets or grab convenience foods compared to their Scandinavian counterparts. We knew that. Meanwhile, Denmark consistently ranks high in diet quality indexes, with lower rates of obesity and diet-related chronic diseases. Their national dietary guidelines emphasize whole grains, plant-based proteins, and low saturated fat intake, and these values are reflected in everyday food offerings. In contrast, the UK and Ireland have some of the highest rates of ultra-processed food consumption in Europe, up to 50% of the daily calories in some studies. Food culture starts early. One of the biggest differences is food education. Food education and early exposure. In Denmark, kids are introduced to whole foods early on. School lunches often include rye bread, raw veggies, and dairy, not just pizza and chips. There is a cultural pride in eating simply but healthy, an emphasis on health. Take rugbrød. This is a very common form of rye bread from Denmark. And yes, I have tried it. It's dense, it's chewy, it's nutty. It is an acquired taste. To emphasize the role of food culture, did you know that school kids are actually hooked to it? They get them from an early age. Also, they have the other thing. Kids are allowed sweets only on a Saturday. The rest of the week, well, you just can't have sweets. Similar to the Swedish lagom, which means not too much, not too little. In Northern Ireland and other parts of the UK, we don't have these fancy Scandinavian expressions with deep meanings. But, in all seriousness, school food has greatly improved in some areas. See what Chef Jamie Oliver and others achieved some years ago. But many kids still rely on corner shops and takeaways for lunch. You see them queuing after school in Centra, Maze, or the local chippy. And what's available over there? Fried chicken, French fries, or chips as we call them, crisps, the occasional curry dish, sugar drinks. It is cheap, it is fast, it is affordable. And most importantly, it is normalized, so you see it around you. In Greece, traditional food culture is strong at home, with families cooking in olive oil and often with plenty of veggies. But when it comes to eating out, especially in urban areas, influence of Western food is rapidly growing. To that, add the abundance of traditional gyros places and the fatty but so delicious puff pastries, cheese pies, tiropita. Denmark proves that convenience food doesn't have to be junk food. You can walk into a 7-Eleven in Copenhagen and you can find fresh salads, whole grain wraps, skyr yogurt or Greek yogurt with berries, cold pressed juices. Now try the same in a Belfast convenience store. They're not going to be there so much. You are more likely to find chicken goujons, sausage rolls, chocolate bars, maybe energy drinks. Perhaps I'm overstretching things to just paint the picture for you. Yes, there is a hot food counter in 7-Eleven in Denmark. There is a traditional Danish hot dog there. There are the brioche buns with sausages. No chips though. But it seems that people do not prefer them as often. You don't see them out in the street as often. It is not as prominently displayed in every shop that you go. And thus, it is not that difficult to eat healthier, even if you have a few temptations around you. And note this, the difference isn't just in supply, it's in demand. Danish consumers expect better, and businesses over there respond. Let's talk policy. Denmark was one of the first countries to ban trans fats back in 2003. They have also taxed sugary drinks and heavily subsidized healthy school meals. Also, subsidized meals in the public sector workplaces. These are just not only health policies, they are cultural signals. In the UK and Ireland, there are times that the food policy has been more reactive than proactive. And in Greece, while the Mediterranean diet is celebrated, there is little regulation of fast food marketing or incentives and training of food businesses from local authorities. And the hard truth is that obesity levels are increasing. So policy shapes what is available and also what is affordable and at what price. The social side of eating. Another big difference, how people eat. In Denmark, even a quick lunch is often eaten sitting down with a real cutlery and some sense of calm. There is a culture value placed on hygge, which is comfort, balance and presence. In the UK and Ireland, eating is often rushed. Grab-and-go culture dominates. In urban places, food almost became fuel, not a ritual. And in Greece, while family meals are sacred, eating out for those living far away from their family home has become more and more an indulgence than a nourishment driven by delivery apps such as eFood and Wolt. There's a lot of takeaway, basically, and lots of unhealthy options with takeaway. So friends, what can we take away from this? Number one, healthy food can be convenient. Denmark proves it. Number two, food culture matters. What is normal becomes what is expected. Policy, number three, works. Bans, taxes, and subsidies shape behavior. Number four, we need to raise the bar, especially for what we offer to our little people. This isn't about shaming anyone. It is about recognizing that our food environments are designed by choice, and this design is dynamic, meaning that they can be redesigned for better health and sustainability in mind. We didn't have the time to talk about two very important things: portion sizes and physical activity and exercising during the day, two very important factors that influence so much of what we said before. Maybe on another video, drop me some ideas of what you would like to see from this channel in the comments down below. What is the food culture where you live? Do you think your local cafes, your local takeaways offer healthy choices? Is it all just grease and sugar? Again, drop your thoughts in the comments down below. If you have traveled somewhere with surprisingly healthy fast food, I would like to hear about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more food science nutrition insights. Stay curious, stay nourished, and keep questioning what's on your plate. Bye!